See what we got. There's only one doorway, it seems.
The circle. A hole. It's not even one span deep. Doesn't fit.
Alright. Let's not go jamming things into holes now, I suppose. Not till we know what we need to do.
The way these boards are attached, they won't even keep doves from entering. The way these boards...
So those are pretty poorly boarded up. Gonna do... Oh. Let's read the tablets.
Why can't magicians just write in a common language? Why can't magicians... Why can't...
Oh. That's not a doublet, that's like a rug. Oh, here we go. Ah, I see. Okay, what a room. Let's go try to talk to him through the door before we do anything crazy. Oh, in we go. Hey, we know that guy.
You're alive. By Satinav's empty gaze. I was convinced that the seer had sealed your fate.
The raven is the seer. He's got Nuri, but I've been to her world.
Slow down. Slow down. One thing after another. You're safe here for now.
Oh, that's good.
What's new?
What do you want to know?
Whoa, lots of things.
What did you experience?
The way to Andergast was cumbersome. Cursed crows and soulless fairy creatures. But look, I'm still alive.
Hey,
What happened to your leg?
Oh, I've been bitten by worse. Shall I tell you about the fairy tooth I once found?
I haven't got time for that, Giacomo.
I don't know, I feel like we got time.
Have you gathered all the knowledge we're looking for?
Well, According to Magistra Dorota, the harp bears great chaotic powers of unknown origin. It seems impossible to destroy, and any attempt to play it results in death for humans.
I have a feeling this is just the beginning of my journey. Is there anything else you found out?
The harp is not only the source of the Crow Plague. Since Nuri has been playing it, it's been sending us a veritable tempest of crows.
If that's all you found out, we really have to find the harp now.
This, is something the Magistra hasn't noted anywhere, I'm afraid. There must be more records somewhere. But the library is huge and not well sorted.
We don't have time, Giacomo. We have to be faster in our search now.
He's got a good point. Wizards can't organize for anything.
Tell me about those visions that plagued the Andergastians.
Madness is rampant. Hardly anyone can stand the dark visions of the future.
Is there any protection against them?
Well, I for one haven't slept in days.
But that can't be a permanent solution. Why does the seer send visions? Does he want to make everyone crazy?
I fear it might be worse than that. He's collecting all the dreams with the help of the harp to outwit Satinav, in order to divine the truth about the future from the dreams.
He said he wanted to avert a catastrophe and doesn't want to die.
He must have seen his own death. He's challenging fate itself by combining the visions of thousands in order to know what will happen.
That's crazy, isn't it? Is that even possible?
I'm not concerned about his plans. It's his deeds that I'm worried about, and those cause death and destruction.
So he's aggregating a whole bunch of data, and he's going to try to figure out the future from everybody's dreams.
About something else.
Alright.
Ever since the attack of the crows in the royal chambers, I've had this recurring dream of the seer's execution.
Crows have made you dream of the seer? Very unsettling.
I was finally able to unravel this dream in the fairies' realm. The seer must have cast his own soul into the raven while he was on the stake.
Yup.
He used a magic ring for that. He's demanding it back from the king now.
The mysterious artifact of the seer that was salvaged from the ashes back then.
What do you know about this
So we
artifact?
gotta smash this
What
thing.
exactly do you want to know?
It sounds like it's a Horcrux.
Do you know where the artifact is nowadays?
No magic could touch the ring. It could neither be disenchanted nor destroyed.
That's why the thing should be kept safe in the academy.
Magister Oakwood took care of it when the seer revealed himself the second time. I'll look in the library to see if there are any records left concerning that.
The second time? The second
Who's
time?
Magister Oakwood?
The Vice-Chancellor of the Academy. Keeper of the Seer's Ring. He's locked himself in his study for days. You will find the chamber right next to the stairs in the hall. But he has locked the door using magic. I don't even know if he's still alive.
The crazy man with the alligator. Got
Do
it.
you know how an exchange of souls can be done?
That's a difficult question. The answer to which is hidden between heaven and earth.
Please, Giacomo, explain it to me as simply as you can.
Well,
We're pretty
all right.
simple, boy.
Every being has a magical element along with its physical existence. The astral body. Concealed deep within lies our soul, purportedly. With powerful magic, it might be possible to open up the astral bodies of two living beings and exchange their souls.
So the seer wants the artifact in order to get back into a human body.
One would imagine, yes.
Perhaps even the king's body.
What are you saying?
Just a thought. The seer is still captured in the raven's body. And what did Gwynling used to say? To catch a bird, you need two things. A proper net and the right bait.
Wait. This is dangerous.
Why? If the seer is so desperate for the ring, he might drop his guard.
Or we'll let him get his hands on the artifact and do exactly what we originally planned to avert.
Do you think you're telling me something I don't know? But we are not the future's slaves, and I don't see any alternative. I'll find this artifact for sure. About something else. I
There's a
discovered
lot
the
of
Dreamweaver's
exposition
harp in
happening right
Nuri's
now.
world.
The Dreamweaver's harp? Oh, I mustn't be jealous. Tell me about it. What did it do?
It helps to challenge evil dreams and overcome them. But for the Queen, it brought dark dreams too. Dark dreams of the future.
By Satinav, I'm sensing the horrendous. The seer's harp summons the crows, and those bring dark visions to us humans.
Dark and dangerous fairy power.
Shadows are cast upon my life's work.
I feel like you being an expert is sort of the best thing to happen to us in a long time, Giacomo.
What do you know about this artifact?
What exactly do you want to know?
No, we already handled this.
About... I have to save Nuri. As long as she's playing the harp, the seer's tempest of the crows will never end, and soon she will be lost, beyond any hope.
By the name of Fabulon, I'll help you with all the knowledge I
He's
have. But you'll have to
Fabulon!
go alone. My injured leg would only slow you down.
That's reasonable.
I'll be back soon.
Alright, so we need to get the Seer's Ring.
Are you still using this magic looking glass?
The magnifier? Not at the moment, no. But bring it back when you're done. The handwriting of Magistra Dorota is so tiny.
Yeah, we need that. We can take this back to, Gwynling's thing, Mabob. Malarkey.
I'm taking this away from you. You need to be of sober mind.
In vino veritas.
Yeah, sure. Write it down and hang it on the wall.
Rude! Alright, let's go rifle through some books. Oh, jeez.
The fairy scholar has all the records concerning that matter. Ah, look here. In order to be safe from the magic of the fairies, paint the head of a piglet on your door. If only I had known that earlier.
I'm not... Is that real advice?
Perhaps I can find something about the seer's harp.
Don't bother. I've already rummaged through the whole shelf. Magistra Dorota didn't leave anything else.
Alright, we're gonna have to rifle through these books for a while, chat, so...
Here's something about
start a drinking game or
transmigration.
something.
It is said about dark druids that they can exchange their soul with that of an animal or even a human. Then they migrate from soul to soul and thus live many a year until their own soul goes to the unnamed. Some fairy folk are also said to have this talent, but those just do it for pleasure, and so they play a joyful game with it.
Okay. So the fairies can jump from body to body, and it's fine. They just do that. But the seer is actually a dark druid. Oh, jeez.
There's a note about the seer. Regrettable is his death, considering the lost chance to observe the magic. How did he gather his knowledge of the future? Was he a druid or even a warlock? He seemed to use the power of fairy magic too. The examination of his remains did not reveal anything of value. Why Andergast will prevail. May Andergast shine bright. Ephedon the First. There's the story about how he set forth with the heroes to challenge the seer 13 years ago, but he was wounded on the journey and had to be left behind. The 13th war against Nostria, the 14th war against Nostria. I don't have that much time.
Wow, we do not like Nostria.
Hundreds of books about Andergast, and one about Nostria.
Alright, let's read about Nostria.
About Nostria. As flat and ugly as a place is the kingdom of Nostria. The common Nostrian angles in brackish ponds for salterels. I know all that already.
Wow. Nostria, it sucks, don't go there, says the people who always fight wars with Nostria.
About fairy worlds. Mighty strange to behold are the creatures of the other worlds, for it is reported that it is hard to tell if they walk on two legs, or if they're animal or plant, or hermetic noses.
Yeah, I think the fairy realm is still the worst part of this game.
Mathematics. Many crows make a swarm. I don't need to know more about it.
Okay, that's all the books. That's all the reading we have time for today. Oh wait, look, more walls. More walls with words.
Are those magic spells?
Words of wisdom, in the language of the scholars. But they're quite small-minded, if you don't mind me saying so.
Heh.
Why can't magicians just write in a common language?
Oh no, chat, do you see it?
Why can't magicians just write in a common language?
Do you see it, chat? Look, there's a cipher. There's a real honest-to-goodness cipher. I need to get a pen. Chat, stay here, chat. We have to copy this down, chat. I didn't plan on this. Pretty disorganized, too, at the second, too. Oh, this is what I get for not organizing my pens for days. Where'd they go? They were both the wrong pen. Actually, you might do. Alright. Now I need some kind of scratch paper. Hey, my living room has turned into a point-and-click adventure game. How wonderful. Just how great. What do we have in here? I don't know. Old drawings, very old drawings of mine. The kind that are done with pencils and paper. Yabba dabba, don't look right at that. Oh, jeez. Maybe this paper is good enough? Yeah, that'll do. That's not feathering too terribly. So if we're going to do this, chat, if we're going to copy down an alphabet, I feel like it is important to use the correct writing implements. Because this is magic, after all. You can see it up there in the background on that tapestry. There's something. And I feel like we're going to learn a great amount. We're going to do this in a wizarding way. We have to have a good pen. So this all looks like it bleeds together. It's A. I hope that voice is my voice and that you're not hearing voices, because that could be concerning. It's going to be B. Is it on the second downstroke? Got down, down, and then yes. Down into a pull. And then it's an A looping into a low U. It's interesting. It's an M with a loopy-doo. The characters. That's good. Honestly, the character has... Our main character has sounded half asleep most of the game. So, at this point, I'm just kind of ignoring it. It's just sort of the way he is. Wait. Oh no, I already forgot D. So this is all wrong. There's delta. There we go. That's going to be D. Oh, this is a mess. H. Oh, H just looks a lot like F. Okay. I is the noodly appendages of the spaghetti monster. J is a very tall V with a little M and a curl. Interesting. Then we've got a big swoop into an M with a curl at the end. It's going to be K. So I actually love these ciphers. I can read the Star Wars text translation just by sight read. I'm familiar with a couple of other methods of encoding, so in part, I'm very excited to see this myself. I can't quite make out that symbol second to the back, but it seems to start with a big angular downstroke, so maybe it looks something like this. It's alright. If I am exposed to some, I'll be able to decipher it. I think that's kind of close to L. M is pretty easy. It's an M that comes down, hooks at an angle, loops around to a little mabob. I'll hold this up in the camera here in a second for you guys at home. And you can see my notes that I have taken on the matter here. N. And then M. Oh wait, no, this is O. L-M-N-O, you idiot. Now I'm the one that can't into alphabets. Which one of us is the illiterate peasant, Garen? Because, spoiler, it turns out it's me. Oh. Q is in 2 parts. S. Oh, T is an interesting shape, if you're all following along at home. Uh-oh. Whatever. Oh, you. Alright. V is a musical note. And then double V is just 2 notes put together. There's X, which is very interesting. It looks like a harp. I'm sure I have those strokes wrong. We're getting into that very far away kind of territory again. That's Y. We have Z. Which I'm not sure about. Alright. Alright, chat. Thank you for sticking through some of that. So, I now have a series of runes here. There we go, I think you can see them. I have made notes. My lighting is making it very difficult for me to get it to show up properly, so you're going to have to deal with that very pink kind of environment there. So, as we encounter magical runes, we may be able to take some time and decipher them. Maybe. I'm going to put these aside, and we will come back to them if necessary. Oh yeah, no, they look really cool. This is the kind of thing where maybe after stream I will devote some time to waggling it about, see what I can find. Okay. Yeah, they're pretty cool. I used to also know all the runes from Ultima. All right, let's speak to the Keeper of the Ring.
Firmly latched. Hello? No one's answering. Magister Oakward's chambers.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the glowing. So, I am a fan of special pens and special inks. This is an aside from the stream, right? I like fountain pens. So all of those are written reasonably authentically. I also keep a brush pen at my desk. Because some characters, you have to write in specific stroke orders, and a brush pen will immediately give you the insight that you're looking for into, are you doing this right? Alright. Let's get moving. Let's see if we can figure out more magic. He knows we're there. He can tell.
That's a massive amount of wood.
I mean, I thought that it was just fragility that mattered. Oh, really? We're gonna take a pitchfork to it. Oh, that's a lot more civil than I expected. Okay, let's go start a fight. Gonna be messed up.
Is this a young cave dragon? Well, I guess this is all in order.
No, it's a swamp dragon. Ooh, notes.
Eos causa discimus. Eos causa discimus. He scribbled this saying all over the place.
Eos causa discimus.
Alright. If you find strength in it, my friend.
Are those magic spells?
Eos causa discimus. Eos causa discimus. Eos causa discimus.
Okay. I want to wear it. I cannot wear it.
Magister Oakward? What? What's wrong with you?
All those faces. Thousands of shards. Hisinda, save my mind. Eos causa discimus. Eos causa discimus.
I think he's kind of using humanity like a large botnet to plumb the future. So everybody sees snippets of the future in their dreams, right? Right? We can't do anything with these crows. Alright, let's talk to them.
Where can I find the seer's artifact?
The ring. He wants it. Eos causa discimus. Eos causa discimus.
His eyes look like he hasn't closed them for days.
Well, he might sleep then.
Eos. Eos.
Oh, hey, Kittles. What you want? You want some lap time? Is that what you're looking for? Can we use the remedy magic on his mind?
How do you heal a distraught mind?
That's a no. It'd be nice if we could get rid of all the crows. That'd be good. I'd be all about that. Appears to not be the case. Oh, can't peer into his head.
Eos.
Well, he doesn't want his hat back, so I guess we will have just broken in here, looked at his notes, and left. He seems to be okay with it. I mean, that's whatever, man. You do you. Eus causa discus, whatever. Real into collegiate sports. There you go, Kittles. You coming up or not? Kids. There's not a lot of writing around this place. There you go. Alright, let's go back to the homestead and use the magnifying glass to read those runes, which may be very, very small. Which are certainly very, very small. There we go.
What's written here? Raven's Peak. What does that mean?
Probably means another trip.
What's written here? The print.
We already...
What's written here?
Raven's Peak.
Raven's Peak. What does that mean?
Ow, you are really pointy. I get it. You're relaxed and you're kneading, but ow! Ow, pointy! Alright, thank you for being less pointy, my kids. Thank you. You're a good kittles for being less pointy. Less pointy right in my leg.
I never really understood why magicians wear those amorphous funnels on their heads.
Well, clearly it channels magic, you dingus. Can we heat our,
I doubt I can make a potion in this.
I doubt your doubt.
Well,
Alright, the bloody pitchfork has been useful. I don't know if it'll be useful again. Or how useful, for that matter. Raven's Peak. So we have a new entire alphabet that we can now read. Oh, you're little rumbles, aren't you? Oh! Oh no, our friend is gone. But where has he gone to? He hasn't killed himself, has he? We worked pretty hard to get him to not do that.
Night Rathling!
We come seeking your guidance.
Those peculiar crows. Every bird can be
When all I could sound.
Nope.
I'll leave.
He gave us that crown shred, and that was it. That was it. Maybe if we wander back here. I don't think. Oh. Kittle's getting the pets. She's stoked. Cute Kittle.
Rotten, and you poor without her.
I don't think there's anything to be done here, really.
I hope I.
Nope. Nothing to be done. It's all frozen over anyway. We'd have to get an ice pick to get at it. Which, I mean, it's within the realm of possibility. We've got a pitchfork. Maybe that'll count. I doubt we need to ask the king for things. But maybe. Let's go check it out. Let's go see if the king can help us. Maybe the king will have had both of his eyes plucked out by the monsters.
It doesn't matter. My life. You'd better go.
So that's a no. We can't go back to the king. I guess it's back to the academy. The academy is apparently the only place to be right now. There you go. I have to vacuum really intently once you are gone. Once you have moved on, Kittles. Academy guard. Yo, wizard.
Just a moment.
He told.
Oh. Well.
Okay.
Some wine?
Not while I'm on duty.
Aw, how responsible.
I'm not sure.
I don't want to cut the magic glass.
That doesn't help.
So things are usually only blue in the text if there's something I could do with them. But that doesn't seem to be the case right now. A hole in the ground. There's also a little white light that shines behind my items when I can do something with them. I'm not seeing that anywhere. I guess let's go back into the library. Knowledge is power. You want a cooler hat, Giacomo?
I better keep it.
Are you sure? Maybe we need to get really crunk. Oh, for God's sake, what are we missing? We read everything in the bookshelves. We looked.
Are those
Words of wisdom, but they're quite small-minded if you don't...
Ow. Stop being so pointy. Please. Please, cat. Ow. Ow. I may have to kick you off my lap if you keep doing that. Having, claws. You've definitely got them nice and sharp. I'm impressed. Oh, Oy.
Of course, it doesn't. Why siphon?
You know, you keep questioning me as though siphoning it to a different vessel doesn't oxygenate the wine. It makes it way better. Alright, I'm stuck. I need a hint. Alright, already got that. Did that, did all these things. Did all these things. Oh, okay.
Why can't? Why? The tablet is wedged. There must be a secret compartment behind it.
Ah. So, after we heard him mumbling magic words, it turned that random wall tablet into a clickable item, and then stashed a key behind it. So we were supposed to click everything, see that it wasn't worth anything, and then remember one random obliquely printed phrase.
Why has the magician hidden the key? There must have...
So that's good. That's real good. Sure. And I'm pretty sure, since it's the only other thing that we can interact with, we can stick this key in a hole in the
It
ground.
could fit into this hole.
Yeah.
Aha!
Alright.
So, what now? I hope this isn't just for kicks.
So, the solution to that puzzle was click everything, and then use everything on everything. So that's good. So it was, what? Ius Decimus... Fex
What
on
happens
me.
now?
No, it's not Fex.
The goddess of... isn't too well revered in Andergast.
It's not Boron. Okay, so that's not the solution.
The ruler of the realm of the dead. You won't get Nuri yet, but I'll send you the seer soon.
Okay.
The goddess of wisdom isn't too well revered in Andergast.
Yeah, people here in Andagast tend to be stupid shits.
Grim Fearon, I hope Gwynling found his way into your hunting grounds. The ever-changing lizard Ingval, called by the name of Tsar by some. Good luck and cunning. As yet, Fex hasn't left me. Perena blesses our crops. It's the blacksmiths who pray to Ingarim. The goddess of love. Why have you made everything so complicated?
That's...
Preos, the chieftain of the gods, first among the deities. The goddess of war stands by our side in our struggle against Nostria, most of the time. The unpredictable god of the
most
sea.
of the time.
Travia, loyal, caring, reliable, and a bit boring, but I didn't say that. The rule you won't get new, but I'll send you the sea. Preos, the chieftain of the gods, first among the deities. The goddess of war, most of the unpredictable. Travia, and a bit, but I didn't. The ruler, you won't get, but I'll. It's the black.
Alright, I have no idea what they fucking want. Oh. So we have to look at the Ias tablet.
Interesting.
With
If
the
I
right
turn
click.
the word Eos upside down, the letters turn into numbers.
So we got. So we got S, N, I, backwards 3. No, just regular 3. What am I doing? So we got 5, 1, 3. Okay, maybe this is 12?
Preos, first.
So we got 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And how many are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 12? Maybe it has to be in order. 1, 12. No, it wasn't that. 5, 12, 1, 3. Okay. So.
The ruler, you. But I'll.
Shut up. 5, 12, 1, 3. Okay, it did have to be in order. Because he says that the one guy is the first of the gods or whatever. And that gave me a starting point, so I just kind of worked from there. Hey, it's this dumb ring.
The chandelier can neither be moved up nor downwards.
Seems
It's
reasonable.
right above the magic cage, like it should be.
Alright.
Ah! What the devil?
It's probably protected from interloping, you dingus.
The cage of Asmodeus, to keep valuable or forbidden artifacts, surrounded by cumulative destroyer magic. Be very aware. Destroyer magic is conferred to every object or subject that comes into contact with the cage, whether directly or indirectly. Whatever falls into the cage cannot escape forevermore. Invisible threads of power hold the desideratum in the middle of the cage.
That is a very, very helpful tablet on your secret trap.
I never...
Alright, can we just hit it with a hat?
Ah!
Don't stick your hand on it, throw the hat into it. The hat is clearly magic. The hat is clearly magic. We all know this. Can I break it? I can make myself disappear, that's cool. Alright.
Not even fairy magic.
Nope, no fairy magics. Got it. Got it, that's fine.
Ah!
Would you stop touching it? God, I hate this guy. So much. Garen is, again, just the worst. His activities make no sense. Can't pry this tablet off either. Alright, so I guess we gotta do something with the chandelier.
The tip of the hat is pointing directly towards the artifact.
No, put the hat back. Unless I have to put something in the hat. No, I have to put nothing in the hat.
I never...
I can't believe I have to put a cone in the hat. Or in the thing. We're
Then
doing
the
something.
wine will run through the hole into the cage. Or through the cage. Be that as it may, this doesn't get me closer to retrieving the artifact.
Are you sure? Because it seems
Then
like
the
you're
wine...
only
Or be that as it may.
Oh Okay. I mean...
For the sake of old times.
Okay. Now we got a bunch of... I don't understand what logic this game is working at.
What if I just let them drop in? The shards hover in there like the wooden ring.
Okay, can we repair it in there? Is that a thing now?
If I reach into the jug from above now... Oh, damn it!
Stop touching it!
No, not this way.
No shit! Whatever, that ring was made of wood, right? So now, if we do this, it'll float in the wine, I bet. I bet. It'll hold things in place forever, unless, you know, you pour some liquid on it. Come on. This has all the magical qualities of a ship in a bottle.
So much for your invincible cage.
Can I break that now?
Don't break.
Nope, definitely not. I guess gravity still applies to the jar, but I guess the threads also apply to the jar, but the threads at no point applied to the ring after that. Sure. Alright, just sure. Just sure. Sure. Just, yep, it's fine. It's all fine. Alright, Scholar, we got the ring. We got the ring. Scholar, we got the ring. Giacomo. Giacomo. You don't care.
Look, Giacomo, the seer's ring.
Oh, you
By
do
all
care.
the stars. In the meantime, I've read through more of the magician's analysis.
Do you know what exactly the thing does now?
Zinda have mercy on me. It really seems to swap the souls of two living beings. It's important to have a focus. The artifact has to be equipped with a part of the target's body.
The raven's feather. From my dream.
That's right. The target must be near the artifact too.
How does it engage the magic?
If you speak the word, the magic of the ring is engaged immediately. Alas, this says its magic is spent for the most part already.
What does that mean?
It can only be used once more.
Well, that's good.
Who's Magister Oakwood?
The Vice-Chancellor has locked himself. You'll find that, but he has locked the door.
That's fine.
Do you know?
That's a difficult question, the answer to which is hidden between heaven and earth.
Please, Giacomo, explain it to me as simply as you can.
Well, all right. Every being has a magical element along with its physical existence. The astral body. Concealed deep within lies our soul, purportedly. With powerful magic, it might...
So this...
One would imagine.
Perhaps...
Alright, so
What
this
do you
is,
say?
I think the same dialogue.
About something else. Does the name Raven's Peak mean anything to you? Gwynling scribbled that on his drawing of the harp.
That isn't the name of a mountain. Perhaps you'll find a hint in the ethnographic section of the library.
Oh.
I'll be
Oh.
back
Geography. Let's go read a book.
Raven's Peak, Raven's Peak. Here, the mountain Raven's Peak in the stone oak forest. And on
Nice.
this page, Magician Dorota has drawn the way to the magic harp.
Excellent.
Oh, that's convenient. Well, your
We
leg's
have to
all
t-
laid up.
What do you...
What exactly?
What exactly...
You'll need an actual part of the target's body. Hair, fingernails, blood. That associates the ring with the target person. The body part has to be conjoined with the artifact. Touch it, as it were.
The seer is still captured. And what did Gwynling used to...
Wait.
Why?
or we'll let...
Do you think you... But we are... I'll be back soon.
Okay, so we have the ring, and we have to make sure no body parts touch it. But what are we gonna swap the seer into? Because, I mean, I'm sure that's what we're gonna do. I don't think we're gonna end him. I think we're going to make him become a part of something useless. If only I still had the snail friend. Let's go check on this guy, Master Oakward, one more time. Let's see what we can find. There we go. Get my chat back up here. Oh, there's still ravens in here.
Eos causa discimus.
Alright.
Eos
Nope. I don't think there's anything more we can do with him. His mind is lost. Oh well, Master Oakward is gone. He is just a raving loon at this point. Which is, you know, I guess sad. Let's go collect our knight friend and go on another epic quest to save a fair maiden. Because even if he has failed his country, he doesn't need to have failed completely. There's a chance. He can redeem himself.
Hilda will know how...
Yeah, Hilda's pretty cool. Yo, Knight Ratling. Nope.
I'll leave...
Oh, he's lost. He is the downtrodden swordsman. I got the thing now. What?
They say...
Still got the Seer's artifact. Well, not the artifact, I'm sorry, the Aeus tablet. 51213. Can we just break it with our minds? How do we progress? I mean, the king didn't want to see us after we got the thing. He just wanted us to do whatever it is we were going to do and get gone, right? I thought I saw a blue for a second. Nope. Nope. We know that Raven's Peak is a place. We also know how to get there. Recipe for turning the crows back to regular crows, but that's not helpful. Probably don't want to go waving this thing around.
I can't think of anything.
Yeah. And he's just going to tell us to bugger off again. Like, where do we go? What do I do? Where do I go? What do I do? Got all that. Oh, there's more stuff that we didn't talk to Giacomo about. I guess. Oh, okay. It's really starting to kill me. Like, they keep... There's not signposting for a lot of this stuff. Right. So apparently there's a magic word.
We have to... What do you...
What exact...
There. See that? That right there? Change magic word? I didn't see that before.
Would it be possible to change the ring's magic word?
You mean the trigger? Why do you ask?
I mean,
We could
also,
render the ring
we
useless to
didn't
the seer
establish that there
and
was a
use it as
magic
bait
word.
instead.
Interesting thought. The analysis of the magicians say that this is possible. The original word has to be recited backwards, followed immediately by the new word to be implemented.
Have the magicians had any luck with this?
I'm afraid not. They never found out the seer's word.
In my dream, the seer mumbled one word when he changed souls.
Try to remember it.
It was Corvus.
Formidable. Now we can prepare the ring with our own magic word.
What magic word shall we choose?
It shouldn't be too personal a word, or else the seer will guess it. It shouldn't be too complicated so that we ourselves won't forget it. At best, it should be something that is uttered easily, but at the same time, something the seer doesn't expect from you.
How about Satinav?
That is a very good choice. Satinav it shall be.
That's not a good word.
What do you know about this artifact?
What exactly do you want to know?
Do you
That's a difficult...
please?
With one
All
would
right,
he...
we've already
Perhaps-
heard this
What do you-
dialogue.
Ah. I'll be back.
We're gonna finish this. Maybe today. Maybe today. I don't know. See how this goes.
We have to.
There's something... There we go. Departure.
I'm ready to
Why
go
do I
to the
keep having
Raven's
to
Peak
click
to
off of
free
him and
Nuri.
click back?
I'll bait the Raven with the artifact he so desperately wants. Then I'll kill him, or flee with Nuri.
I don't know, Garon. Certainly it is useless to him without the new magic word, but how do you want to set the trap for him?
He is a raven. I am a bird catcher. I'll come up with something.
I'd like to have your self-confidence. So, this is goodbye then. May the stars of the worlds and all the fairies' luck be with you.
Farewell.
Farewell, and keep away from the harp's strings. Touching them destroys the human spirit.
Thanks for your help, Giacomo.
There we go. Alright. We're going to Raven's Peak, I assume.
They say time heals all wounds,
Ugh.
even its own. But Geron's time had almost entirely run out. Fate, destiny, doom. He didn't bother with such thoughts anymore. The end of his journey lay before him.
I'd better lay low.
Alright. Okay. I'm gonna take a break, get some coffee, segment the video one more time. I'll be back in a little while, folks. I just gotta take a minute here.